And now let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez, who has the morning's news headlines. Hi, Elizabeth.
Good morning, ladies. Happy Tuesday to you.
Tuesday.
Good morning to you at home. We begin this morning talking about New Mexico's Attorney General's office and how it now has a big case on its hands. It is about millions of dollars in Medicaid fraud. A state audit has found that 15 providers of mental health and substance abuse services overbilled the federal government by $36 million, and their billing mistake rates were far above the national average. The State Human Services Department has stopped Medicaid payments to all its providers. It has sent the audit to the Attorney General's office to investigate. Well, a wildfire scorches 80,000 acres in the Gila National Forest. The silver fire is only about 20% contained this morning. The good thing is that no structures have been lost. Additional firefighters continue to arrive as the teams switch from the Arizona team to the New Mexico team. Keep in mind, Highway 152 continues to be closed, including campgrounds and trails. The same extreme summer weather is expected to last through the week. And the West Fork Complex fire has grown to more than 75,000 acres with no containment in the San Juan National Forest. An incident commander says while things are looking better for the tourist town, which is south of Fork, it is by no means secure. Dozens of residents remain under an evacuation order. New Mexico's own Medal of Honor recipient made quite the entrance at a ceremony in his honor yesterday. Army Sergeant First Class Leroy Petrie parachuted into Fort Marcy Park just before his bronze sculpture was unveiled on the Santa Fe City Hall lawn yesterday. He lost a hand but saved two buddies in Afghanistan by grabbing a live grenade and hurling it away just as it went off. The wounded warrior said his hometown will always be a part of him.
The view of Santa Fe and to be able to look over the town again and see all the places where I grew up running around and identifying all the landmarks that I know, it really brought me home today.
Sergeant Petrie was joined by two retired Green Berets and a retired Navy SEAL that jumped in the aerial jump with him. Wow. Well, this morning, a baby black bear found wandering in a woman's backyard in the foothills recently is now safe and in a rehab center in Espanola. You see, Game and Fish say they took her there to, help her, and they plan to fatten her up for the winter. They found the black bear Sunday night and say she was probably searching for food around neighborhoods east of Tramway and north of Indian School.
We have a lot of pressure out there. We've got drought, we've got forest fires, we've got bear populations that are being displaced. And so if you live in those areas where you have black bears, which is really most of New Mexico, this is the time of year to be real conscious of anything that you would leave out that the bear could be attracted to.
That is very true. Now you can see here the bear was underfed. Game and Fish says she was about half the weight she should be. They plan to release her back into the wild this winter once she is fattened up and given some berries and all other types of fruits that she eats. So glad she's okay. That wraps it up for your Tuesday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies, going to send it back to you.
Thanks, Elizabeth.